What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another My Name Toys video. Today we are here for the first ever WWE Mattel Creations crowdfunding project. Very excited for this review, man. After a year-long wait, maybe just over a year, we finally have our first ever crowdfunding project from Mattel, the Mattel Creations team. The WWE collab here for our WWE and wrestling action figure collectors, man. I cannot believe it's finally here. Cannot wait to get into the review. This box is massive, okay? You guys can see it fills up the arena. Here is my hand on the box. It is very tall. It's around 16.5 inches tall and about 12.5 inches wide over here. It also came in this shipping container. I did not expect this. I expected it to be in a box with this box inside it, but it actually came in the shipping container. It says WWE Ultimate Edition New Generation Arena on it. Very cool. I did get 2 of these. I wish I got more, to be honest with you, but I cannot wait to dive into it, man. As you guys can see up here, it does have the Mattel logo right here, Mattel Creations down here. If you guys look right here on the top, it does say Adult Collector, which I think is very interesting. Rotating it to this side, it just completes the logo. And then if you spin it this way, same thing, it just completes the logo on this side. As we spin it to the back, it does feature the same promo image that we saw with Diesel and Ultimate Doink. So it's just that complete promo shot. And then at the bottom, it does show all 3 tiers that we did unlock as a group. 5,000 backers, 7,000 backers, 8,000 backers, which I think we ended up getting, what, like 8,200 or something like that. Also notice it has one of those official WWE license stickers right here, so that's pretty cool. But besides the big WWE block logo right here with the flashing lights, which is featured in this product, that pretty much wraps up the packaging. So what I'm going to do is try to unbox everything together and showcase how you open this thing and showcase all of the contents which reside inside the box. So just notice on the bottom of the packaging, it does have a WWE Ultimate Edition logo here, and it says New Generation Arena and some cool lettering, so I thought that was awesome. But to open this up, it does have pretty significant damages on the edge here. And another thing I thought about is, do you keep it in the shipper mint on card, or do you keep it mint on card with the box? I feel like I'm just going to keep mine in the shipper and just keep the shipper and hold on to everything, all the contents residing in the box. But then I was like, how do you display your Ultimate Editions in their packaging? You know, how do you get that full set look? So do you need 3 of these Generation Arenas? I don't know. Something to think about. Some freaks out there definitely going to need 3 of these, and I may be one of those guys. It's me. I'm freaks. Anyways, you pull the pull tab and you will lift up like so. You guys also notice down here it has a WWE and Mattel logo, and it actually features a little bio read that says, "Congratulations, you're one of the 8,495 backers who made the very first but not the last WWE crowdfunding campaign happen. Thanks to you, history was made, pandemonium broke loose, and the collector's dream of the Ultimate Edition Arena is now a reality. Set up the arena, pose out Diesel and Doink, and let the world know why you are an Ultimate Collector." You're damn right, Brad. No, but seriously though, if you guys were unaware, Macho Man apparently does ship separately. So the announcer black and white checkerboard Macho Man Ultimate Edition is shipping later. I don't know how much later, so I do apologize for that. But I'm excited to dive into all these contents, man. We're going to remove all this, showcase all the features of the stage, do some comparisons. We're also going to review Doink and Diesel in this video. So it's going to be a long one, Brad. Buckle the hell up. I think it would have been cool if inside this box, maybe they included a little teaser for the next crowdfunder. I think that would have been cool had they known, you know, like maybe a long time in advance. I think that would have been cool to feature maybe. But nonetheless, man, let's get everything out of here and see what we got. So pulling out a few pieces, man, it does come in this separate box. It says accessories right here. It's in blue letters. Pretty cool stuff going on here. I also think this is a just gorgeous shot of both figures inside the packaging right here. Like, look how sick that looks with Doink and Diesel right there, man. I think that is so beautiful. I love that. That is beautiful. I love how they're perfectly packaged in there. We also have some other accessories filling in the sides and the borders there. So I just love that shot. That is a money shot right there. So let's take out the figures one by one. Here is Diesel. Looking way better in person, in honest opinion, man. And I'm not even a Diesel guy. Oh my god. So it's not even sealed. I don't know how you guys feel about that. It's not sealed. I don't know why they did that. I'm not sure if that was the right way to go. You know, I'm not entirely sure, but it's not sealed. At least my Diesel is not sealed unless, like, I don't see any tape on it. So that's an interesting note to write down. And then here is Doink, and same thing, also not sealed. So I'm guessing they did that just as, I don't know why they did that, but here's a shot of Doink in his packaging. We're going to take a closer look at these and kind of break them down individually reviewed. You know how we always do for Ultimate Edition reviews and stuff, but there's Doink the Clown. We have another box of goodies, another box of accessories here, and last but not least, we have another box of accessories. So you have like 4 different boxes of accessories. You have the big entrance stage, the 2 Ultimate Editions, the steel steps, and of course you have your cardboard inserts. Oh yeah, I forgot this crowd background comes with it. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting just solid cardboard like that. However, I'm just gonna... Okay, so there you go. You can fill up the box with that, and then, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you can just shut this, I guess. So here's everything as it is right out of the packaging. As you guys can see, you get the Diesel, the Doink, you got all your accessory boxes, you have your big entrance stage, and right off the bat, the entrance stage is pretty damn big. I love the cloth black curtain. I think it looks awesome, but I guess the only thing to do now is break down the stage and the ring, and then we will get into Doink and Diesel. Alright, so getting into all 4 accessory boxes that you get with your crowdfunding project. Now, I expect this video to get at least some of the people that back this arena. I know a lot of people are going to watch this that didn't back the arena, because I expect this video to at least get 10K views, but I hope the people that missed out on this project didn't really want it. I hope that all the people that got one really wanted it, and that the people that desperately wanted it with a fiery passion actually got one to obtain. Anyways, man, getting into the first box here, you got 2 skinny long boxes right here that say accessories on them, of course, and I don't think I had to cut a piece of tape on these, but I did have to cut a piece of tape on the bigger boxes. Just in case somebody was wondering, that is the case. This seems to be our ring mat. Getting into our next box, looks like it is all of our under ring pieces. Now, one thing that I just realized is where the hell is the ring, like the actual base of the ring? I bet the base of the ring is still in the box. What a dumb idiot moron. Well, when we do the time lapse or whenever we do the me building this ring, I will remove the freaking ring canvas mat or the base of it. Unless it's in these boxes, which I highly doubt. I'm guessing it's in the big box still, and it was probably in that big piece that we didn't take out. I don't know. What a moron. Now, in this box, you guys can see that it did have a piece of tape on there. In this box, we have our little blue scaffolding deals that I do believe goes under the ring. So we have our 4 things there. And in our last box, we have, it looks like all 4 rings. Okay, so it comes with a little manual here, new generation instructions. Please keep these instructions for future reference as they contain important information, adult collector. What the hell does that mean? So we got our turnbuckles, turnbuckle pads, the little poles, more bases it seems like. Where's the little wood piece though? It's got to be in the box, bro. Let's just shut the hell up and build this ring. Let's build this thing. So you guys remember when I put this back in here and shut the box? Well, I was an idiot because look, it looks like the box is empty, right? It looks like you're done. But if you lift this, Brad, you get another crowd background and it keeps going. So down here are your wood planks. There's 2 wood planks that have the wood boards with actual grain sculpted in there. And you also get your ring skirts packed in a separate package. So I was wrong. You get way more and I'm an idiot.
Picture frames of a broken home. Mama's crying on the telephone, crying out 'cause the money's gone. It always seems like there's something wrong. This I swear is more than I can bear. All you greed, you get my things from everyone. You cross the line. I've been beaten, broken down inside. I've been crawling so long with no place to go. I've just been sitting here thinking clear, my whole world just disappeared. I feel like I've died again. Bloody knuckles, broken picture frames, shattered childhood memories.
Alright guys, so here's the full ring built up. I actually like it a lot. I don't like this little tag right here, but this is a very high quality ring, and I'd say that it is in better scale than the authentic scale ring or the one that we got from Wicked Cool Toys. I like this scale better. I don't know if it's slightly smaller or what it is, but my favorite version is the Jack's real scale ring, I think. That's my favorite version of a ring, but this one's very nice. I like it a lot. You probably could interchange parts and stuff like that if you wanted to create different rings. I think that your base would have to be, you know, the blue base that they give you, but the ring skirts are very high quality. It's like a woven material that's like hand stitched, it feels like. Or I guess it's not hand stitched, but it's, you know, it's factory stitched. It's like a woven material, and it's printed on there. It's very, very nice. I think that's fantastic. The ring canvas feels really smooth. It's not rough and gritty. I think that, you know, you won't have problems standing figures up in here. It's just a regular Randy Orton right there. I do have new generation era superstars, but just to give you kind of a, you know, an idea there. We're going to look at what Doink and Diesel look like in the ring later, but yeah, there is, you know, you got Randy Orton right there. I like the scale, you know. I think that maybe it could be a tad bit smaller to be more accurate, but I think for the most part it gets the job done. I like everything about it. The ropes have good strength to them. You guys can see there, they do, you know, bungee or whatever the hell you want to call that. They do ricochet. You can pop these tabs off and remove these turnbuckles, so that's pretty cool. It's like these little nail pins, and you can remove those, it says, if you want to. Like if they get loose or something like that. I didn't want to do that. I'm going to leave it like it is. But I think overall the spacing's pretty solid. Again, it might be slightly lower, but I think it works well. I think it does work well. It looks better in person than it actually appears on camera, but overall I am digging it. I think it's great. I think this is definitely the best Mattel ring they've made so far, and it's very high quality. I love the way they did the technology underneath the ring. I apologize for the part of the time lapse that didn't get me inserting the wood planks. They are on there. They like snap in, so you don't have to worry about that falling out or whatever. What you do is you connect the base. I thought the camera was recording the time lapse. It was not recording, but you snap all the base pieces together, and then you take these 3 wooden planks and you press them down in the middle, and they're separated, so that is pretty cool there. I like it a lot, man. Pretty cool stuff, and I'm not one that loves rings. I hate building up these rings because it makes me sweat. All these lights are going. It is kind of it's very straightforward on how to do it. It's just with my space and availability, it is a difficult process, but it does give you an instruction manual on everything it comes with, and it also gives you the instructions on how to put it together, so you guys can see there. There's the little wooden plank pieces you press into position, but yeah, there's that. There's the ring. I enjoy it. We'll take a closer look at this at the end of the video. Alright, man, so getting into the entrance stage right here, I like this piece a lot. It's definitely my favorite portion. I haven't gotten into the figures, of course, yet, but this is probably my favorite portion. Just to give you an idea on the scaling, here is the Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels in here, man. Pretty big portal. You guys know the WWE Mattel figures are, what, 6-7 inches tall? So from the base to this corner is about 9 inches tall, so you guys can tell the difference between the Mattel Elite / Ultimate Shawn Michaels right here. Gives you an idea of the scaling and how wide that is. You probably could fit 2 regular sized superstars in this entryway if you wanted to. Again, there's Randy Orton. So like hand to hand, it probably wouldn't work, but you know, slightly one behind the other, that totally works out. Also, apologize for the angle. It's just because I wanted to get the full shot in here so you guys can see truly how big this thing is. So if we remove Randy Orton, we bring HBK back here. So from this corner to the corner right here is about 12 inches. So it's just 1 foot. 1 foot from here down to this corner. So that's pretty good scale there. And then from the very bottom to the very top of the W right here, it is 19.5 inches or so. So I think the scaling's nice. I think the superstars look fantastic up next to it. Mine seems to be a bit dusty for whatever reason, but it is made out of plastic. You also get these plastic pieces right here that go on the back. So if you take this and you flip it around, you guys will also notice there is a battery pack, an on-off switch, and a button right here that we'll showcase in just a moment. But you take these little pieces here and you plug them into the back, so that, you know, when you push on it, it doesn't fall flat on its face and knock over your entire arena and make you want to massacre somebody. So there. So now when you push up against it, it doesn't fall. Very good. It does require 4 AA batteries. You got to use a screwdriver to undo that. Batteries not included. Kind of sucks. But you have the on-off switch here. The O is for off. The I is for on. Slide that on. And you do have the button right there. But when you turn it on, it does light up. That kind of gives you an idea of the light. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the overhead light so you guys can get an even better idea of it. So that's just the base form if you don't press any buttons. I mean, dude, is there a shortage in mine or what? I don't know why it's doing this. Dude, why are my batteries dead? That's better. That's a lot better. I don't know what's going on. I just don't feel like it's bright enough. It looks a hell of a lot better on video than it does in person, to be honest with you. It's pretty faint in person. Like, this room isn't completely pitch black. I do have some LEDs going off in the background, and then there's like a tiny bit of sun coming through, but I don't know, man. That's kind of light. Maybe the batteries suck. Hold up. Let me change the batteries. Alright, guys, so I had to replace the batteries in it. I think we're good to go now, and there it is. That is a whole lot better, man. Look at that right there. Now, that is glowing. It looks great in person. It looks great on video. Very, very nice. So if I click the button once, okay, you get a little bit of a thing there. Why did I think it played music? I don't know. I guess it doesn't play music. I don't know, but there's the first option. Here is option number 2. Pretty cool stuff, man. I love it. I love the features. It looks brilliant. I think it'll totally bring a display together. There's another option. I think one thing that would be cool is to cut out a piece of black and then cut the MDT logo out and then just put it on there, and then the colors will shine through just the logo. That makes sense. I think that would be really dope to do. But I love it. I think this is awesome, and it also gives you the setting that it's on using this colorful bar, it seems. So this is the last option, I'm guessing. So it fills up little by little. Dude, that's so dope. What a cool piece, man. Lights look really bright. All of these pieces right here are like popping out. It reminds me a lot of like a light bright, but it's not like hot. It doesn't get hot, or at least right now it's not hot. So, you know, you can do with that what you will. I guess that turned it off because that was the last option. And you press it again and we start back at scratch. How beautiful of a piece. There's the lights on with the lights on. Kind of difficult to see, to be honest with you, but again, HBK right there. I mean, here he is right here. He could jump off. I don't know why I did that, but you get the point. But now I can get some close-up shots. So you guys can see there, you do have these like lifted light panels in there, so they're not like super, I mean, I guess they're hard plastic, but they are like a translucent, and so you guys can see through there, and there's the green panels, and then there's the other side, and you do have your black curtain, which is very nice material. It doesn't have a bendy wire in it. I thought because of the way this was stitched at the bottom, I thought it may have a bendy wire, but it doesn't. I'm glad it doesn't, because it doesn't need to have a bendy wire, but you can lift that up and walk through there, and you know, it's loose right there. That's awesome. Just a great piece, man. Brilliant stuff, and then there's your crowd backgrounds on the behind the scenes there. Very epic stuff. But did I ever cover the freaking entrance steps? I don't think I put those on the ring, but there's the entrance steps. But this is an immaculate piece. This is definitely my favorite piece, I think, of the whole entire deal, because I think you get a lot more playability with it. I mean, outside the ring, but I like this more than the ring. I think I'll get more usage out of this than the ring, or I just like the features of it. I don't know, but this is an epic piece, and I'm glad to have this part of the collection. But let's throw it over to the review station to get started on our Ultimate Edition Doink and Diesel reviews. I mentioned the woven material for the ring skirts, but these are the extra ones. You do get the WrestleMania ring skirt. Love the colorway with the yellow, black, white, and pink. Looks very sweet. So, of course, you do get 4 of those for each side of the ring. Again, man, these are very high quality, better than any other thin, crappy ring skirt we've seen in the past. And then, of course, you do have your WWF in your house. Kind of lame because it says WWE, but what are they going to do? You know, they got to give, you know, they got to avoid legal trouble, but the in your house logo looks really clean, but you do get 4 of those as well. And, you know, that was one of the added additions. So we do get the ring skirts, which, not the most high quality extra bonus tiers, but you know, I'll still take it, and I think the logos look really nice on here, and they're very clean. Alright guys, so diving into Doink the Clown and Diesel, here are our Ultimate Editions for the crowdfunding project. We also have Macho Man coming soon. I guess he'll get his own separate review since it won't be in this video because it didn't come in time, I guess, or they're shipping him separately, whatever the case is. But here they are in their packaging, looking very colorful. It's kind of insane to even think we have an Ultimate of Diesel and Doink, you know, I don't know, it's just kind of unbelievable, to be honest with you. But I like what we got going on, you know, I'm excited to crack them out of their packaging, find out what they're all about. I do have my men on card set. This is going to be my loose set, so I can't wait to get them out here, but there's their front viewing windows. Doink the Clown, Diesel, as we rotate around. Very cool how they put the classic WWE logo right there. You have an image of Doink and Diesel there. Their names down here. On the back, you get image shots and you get real shots of the talent, so it's cool to see that parallel there between the two as we usually see. But you got Doink the Clown's bio read. If you want to read it, you can pause it now. And then you have Diesel's bio read. If you'd like to read it, you can pause it now. On the other side, you have their names, and that pretty much does it for their packaging, man. Excited to get these figures out. Not two guys that I'd really ever like want in Ultimate Edition form, but they're here. I'm ready to dive in. I got some good details about them. Let's crack them out of their packaging and find out what they're all about. So Doink's top thing says ha 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 ha, so he's just laughing, so I think that's pretty cool. And then Diesel's just says Big Daddy Cool. Alright, so getting into Diesel's accessories, starting out first, so you're probably wondering why we didn't show them on the rotating base. Well, Brad, apparently my dog or a rat or somebody chewed up my cord, and I can no longer use the rotating base for now. I just ordered a new one. I ordered a new cord to fix it, but I don't know what the hell happened, man. It's literally bitten in half. I don't know what the hell happened, but starting out first, we do get a rubber accessory. Now, I don't mind the rubber accessories when it is a vest. I can get over that because you can still allow for posability. It's got a nice black color. It's got some leather texturing on there. You got your studs and buckles and nice fringe going down. I don't hate this, you know. It's not a huge bust for me, you know. I don't hate it. I think it looks good. At at this moment, just looking at this, I'm not sure if we've gotten this before. I don't think we have, but, you know, I'm not completely 100% sure. But there's the vest accessory. We also get 2 new interchangeable head sculpts for Diesel. You got the wide eyes. It does look like Kevin Nash. It definitely looks just like him. I like the wide eyes right there. I think the hair looks good. I like the colors and everything. I mean, I wish he was looking straight ahead instead of to the right, but it's still not a bad head sculpt. I like it. I think the likeness is definitely there. And then this is the other head sculpt, and I like this one better. The yelling expression. His nose looks a bit short or like mushed or something, but I guess when you yell, your nose does raise up a little bit right there. Maybe not. I don't know. Does that not look weird? Should I like heat it up and then like press it down or something? I don't think it's bad, but the interchangeable head looks good. I like the screaming expression. It looks nice. I don't think they missed any marks here. You do get interchangeable fisted hands, which are very nice because this one's actually sculpted in there, so you guys can see the sculpt there with the holes in there. Very nice. I love this. I think this is a great fist. I don't know if we've gotten this exact sculpt with this fist style before in this exact sculpt with the gloves and the holes, but the fisted hands look really good, especially the gloved one. And then we have our, you know, our mic holding hand here, which also looks really good. I love the glove sculpt. It looks really nice. Very clean, great paint, good sculpt work, and it has a black peg. I like it. Good stuff here on the interchangeable hands for Diesel. So getting into the Diesel figure here, starting out the head sculpt, man, like the way it sits on the neck. I think that the proportions are really nice here. Don't see any issues with it out of my end. I wish that, or it's kind of weird because it looks like he's looking straight ahead now. Why did it look off before? I don't know. I guess he's slightly looking to the right, like barely, but I don't know. I guess it works. It's not like a huge deal there after further analysis. Got the Diesel singlet, black and silver there, or gray, whatever you want to say. Very Oakland Raiders-esque. Nice butterfly joints in here. Butterfly joints feel really tight too, which I really like. I noticed that on Doink as well. Got his tattoo on here. Big elbow pad, double jointed, pinless joints look really good. Nice arm size. Black wrist tape on there, little chip on there. Not a huge deal. Could easily hit that with some black. You do have the nice belt on there. You get the waist swivel. You do have your tassels going down. Good sculpts down here. They are not pinless. Neither of their legs are pinless. Do with that what you will. You know, I don't really know what to say. Double jointed knees, of course. You do have your fringe going all the way down the leg, and you do have your feet, which actually do have the toe articulation. So they've gone out of their way to do that. Spinning it around. Just solid black on the back. Nothing too crazy to mention. I mean, it's kind of a boring Ultimate, right? It's kind of a boring Ultimate. It really is. Like, he can look down a little bit, can't look up. It's just black and white and silver, you know, and he's just kind of a plain Jane guy, but, you know, fits the arena. A lot of people love Diesel, but there's that. You got your butterfly joints here, which, again, feel really tight. Look at that butterfly joint, bro. You can go all the way back right there, which is always a beautiful sight to see. Look at that right there. You're not surviving that clothesline. Coming all the way forward. You can go all the way across his body, which is always what a butterfly joint, you want that out of a butterfly joint. Go all the way across like that right there. That is just disgusting in a good way. You have your double jointed arm. Ab crunch is F for Ultimate Edition. You guys know you do have waist swivel. You got ball joints. So the split is good. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knee. Solid big boot right there. Yeah, dude, look at that right there. Does this have... Okay, this doesn't have the displaced hips, but look at that big boot. That's pretty good right there. You got your toe articulation. No real toe or ankle pivot. You don't really get ankle pivot, but I like the way this figure feels in hand. It feels a lot more... I don't know. It feels very high quality, and that's all you can really ask for. But there's Diesel. Let's get into our figure comparisons. So for your Diesel figure comparisons, here is the Network Spotlight Diesel over here, the Target exclusive, which does feature the same exact vest that came with this figure, so it actually was a repeat vest. Hate to see it. I like this figure's head sculpts better than this one. This is definitely an upgrade from this figure over here. It says Diesel over Big Daddy Cool, and then you have the Target exclusive Legends Kevin Nash over here, which, you know, it is what it is, but all three are just black singlet Kevin Nashes. We have other ones we could have compared, but I think this is our best bet. And then here's a Diesel and HBK Ultimate Edition comparison. Now we have both of these guys Ultimate Edition up next to each other, looking pretty cool. You know, not the most accurate on every single measure, but it still looks pretty good. You know, if you want to do that, you can absolutely do that. But there's Diesel's Ultimate Edition figure up next to Shawn Michaels. So getting into Doink's accessories, man, starting out first, let's get into the beautiful jacket right here, man. This jacket is insane, man. I don't think really the video does it any good, but you got your little flower pendant right there with the aggression face. Very, very cool. I love how it's stitched on there. Very, very nice stuff. Just very good detail on here. I really, you got a yellow button. These are actually on here. They're not just, you know, printed on. These are actually buttons that are touchable. You can feel them. You got the nice diamond pattern in there with the red, yellow, white, and blue. You have the nice sleeves on here with the beautiful cuffs. I mean, dude, this is a very nice piece. I love it. I think it looks fantastic. It poses fantastic. It looks really good on the figure. I had it on the figure for the rotating base. Couldn't put it on the rotating base, so I will showcase it once we, you know, cover Doink the Clown himself after after we, you know, look at him outside of his gear, but this is a very great detailed piece. I wish there was bendy wires in it, but I still don't think it hinders it. It's still really quality, and that's all you can really ask for. So the jacket is very nice. Great stuff here. Just clap it up for this jacket. Now, another really unique piece is going to be the mallet with the red and yellow stripes. You also have the blue and white stripes going down the middle of the handle. Just another quality. It is hollow, as you guys can see, and it doesn't like come apart, and be careful with it because it is, you know, it is made of plastic. It could easily break. I mean, it's not like it's fragile. Like, it's got a little heft to it. It looks great. I'd love to see what this thing looks like with the Fiend and stuff like that, just for a, you know, sort of a modern take. Doesn't completely fit, but it's still cool. But I like the mallet. Very cool accessory. I'm glad to have it. We also get 3 interchangeable head sculpts. Now, I do believe this is the Elite Doink. Is it Elite 32 or 34 Doink? I think it is. I think this is the same head sculpt we saw, and he does have his nice hair on here. I think this is repainted from the last time we saw it. I think last time was just one flat green color. This added some extra texture and detail with some dry brushing over it. And of course, all 3 heads do unplug, so you can have a bald. You do have your bald cap and the face paint on there, which looks really good. So that's pretty cool there. I like the makeup. It looks really good. So you get 3 different afros, if you will, or clown hair pieces, and then you get 3 interchangeable heads. This is probably my favorite head sculpt, like the pissed off or like, what the hell did you just say to me, punk kind of face. Kind of a Joker thug face, if you will. Nice face paint. Hair looks a bit more like straight and like wet and grimy, I guess it is, but this is also removable. You can unplug that, and there's that. So that's really cool. I love that they made all 3 of them removable, and I think it really adds to it. So you have that one, and then you have this like sort of like hoo 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 hee 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 kind of face there with the lips poking out there. Really like this one a lot, and again, you got the curly hair, and you can't unplug it. So lots of stuff going on with this Doink, man. Lots of stuff you could do. I don't know, you know, what your ideas are. I know we had the Walmart exclusive flashback Doink. I sold mine a really long time ago, and then I sold my Elite 34 because I was like, what do I need a Doink for, you know? And then now we have the Ultimate, and I wish I had those to compare, but I don't. You know, it sucks eggs. But outside of that, we have our standard hands. You get the mic holding hands for the mallet. You get your wavy, wacky hands, Finn Balor entrance hands, and then you get your fists to beat all, you know, the other clowns' asses, like Pennywise. So starting at the top of the head sculpt with Doink, guys, I like this head sculpt. I also like the hee-hee-hoo-hoo head sculpt with the lips poking out. I think that one's pretty sweet as well, but this head looks pretty good. It looks like it sits maybe a little low on the shoulders, not like terribly bad, but with all the whites and highlighter green, I feel like the exposure's messing with me, but just stick with me here. You guys can say you got a little plump gut right there, kind of cool. I think that fits pretty well. You got your nice yellow tie on there. Pretty sure this is a brand new figure. Like, this is the attire that he had on his Elite the first go around, then the flashback was like orange and navy and a weird one. So this one is pretty cool as well. You got your white and green sleeves, stars going around. I mean, he is a clown, right? So, I mean, he's got all his red stars right there, got the V on the back, got the checkerboard pockets on there. Not checkerboard, got the square pockets with these circles in there. Looks like slices of cheese or something. Red stars going all the way around. You got your half white, half green pants going on, and then you do have your red boots with white outsoles. Again, there are pins in the legs, which I thought was weird. Didn't expect that. Not that it's a huge deal. It's just something I didn't really expect, but I like it. You know, it's not the most iconic character, but you do get some cool pieces with it, and I like the figure. You know, I do like the figure. It's just not my favorite wrestler ever. You know what I mean? It's just kind of one of those novelty pieces, and I'm glad that, you know, we can expand on the Ultimate Editions. I don't think that every Ultimate Edition that comes out needs to be a legend, because then you'd eventually run out of talent, so I don't mind the one-offs and the different characters like that. Head sculpt can't really look down. It can look up a slight bit, not too much. Ab crunch is pretty non-existent. You do get the waist swivel. Arms go above 90 there. You do have your nice butterfly joint. It's not as good as Diesel's for whatever reason. You have your bicep swivel, double jointed arms here. Got your wrist hinge. He's not on ball joints. He can do a decent split. You got the upper thigh cut, double jointed knee. You do have boot rotation. You have your toe articulation. Ankles move down and up, of course. And that pretty much wraps it up. But I do want to put this guy in the jacket because I don't have my other Elite Doinks. Unfortunately, I do not have them. So let's go ahead and put the jacket on him so you guys can see what it looks like. I also recommend don't do that. Actually take his hand off to put the sleeve on there, but I'm gonna not worry about it this first go around. Let's just slide this in here, and boom, look at Doink in the jacket. Looks good. I like it. Fits well. I do want to see what the mallet looks like as well. You know, you can plug that in there, and then can he underhold it right here? I like that, man. Look at that right there. Mallet in hand, looking damn good. Like the Doink. Looks really good from behind as well. Didn't mean for it to sound that way, but you get the point. Nice jacket on there. No bendy wire, but you know, there it is. You got the mallet, got the doink. Go ahead and flatten that, and hell yeah, we're good. Good doink. Anyways, man, that is pretty much the Mattel Creations crowdfunding new generation Ultimate Arena. You guys can see all three here. I know it's kind of hard to see like the full scale of the whole thing. If I zoom out here, take you guys through it again. Sorry for the lights again, man. This thing's massive. I mean, it stretches across, as you guys can see. You get a bit with this thing. I can't wait to get the Macho Man as well, and it also comes with an announce table. So for the price we paid, you get 3 Ultimate Editions, the entrance stage, the crowd background, you have the full ring, you have the announce table, and the headsets that come with Macho Man, all their accessories. Pretty good value, I'd say. And don't forget about your ring skirts, which overall not bad. And one last shout out all 3 guys in the ring before we get out of here, man, just to showcase this thing. Overall thoughts on it is, I mean, I know that if you have this in hand, I don't have to convince you to buy it. I'm not really trying to convince you to buy it. I don't ever try to convince you to buy something unless I really think it's amazing and incredible. But if you already have this thing, you probably wanted it anyway. I would not spend a fortune on this thing like a lot of people are going to do if they did not get it initially from the jump, and I would not do that. If you can try to buy the entrance stage by itself or get the figures by themselves, do that. But do not pay astronomical prices, man. I know being a collector and trying to get that complete Ultimate Edition set and all that different stuff is one thing, but for your value, I don't think it means that much to you. But everybody's different. Everybody has their own individual scale, man. But I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I cannot wait to see what the next crowdfunding project is. I'm hoping that our next crowdfunding project is going to be something from the Ruthless Aggression or Attitude eras. We'll have to see about that, but I am excited to see. Maybe they'll announce it right here. I know we have reveals this coming week. I think it's Thursday of this week. I think we're supposed to have reveals, so maybe we'll get an announcement on that crowdfunder, man. But I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Let me know down below if you guys actually crowdfunded this thing, and I also want to tell you that this video took me like 5 or 6 hours to make, so a like on the video and a comment down below would be greatly appreciated, man. Push this out to as many people as possible. Thank you guys for watching. That is going to wrap it up. I'm glad we backed this thing. I'm glad we got it to fruition, and now we can get a project that maybe MDT truly wants. Not that this was a bad one, but it would not have made my top 10 list of things I wanted from a crowdfunder. So hopefully the next one does make that top 10, but I still think it was impressive. I can't wait for the Macho Man. Come back for the Macho Man Ultimate review. But thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys had a blessed one, and I'll see you guys next time.
You cross